Well, 8-hour drive, but we finally made it.
Now we're sure we have everything.
Yep, I checked. Hotel's booked for the right weekend this time.
I feel like we're missing something, but... Calvin!
Mississauga, Ontario is one of the fastest growing cities in Canada and is 30 kilometers west of downtown Toronto. The Hershey Centre was built in 1998 and was the home of the Mississauga Ice Dogs. It's now the home of the Steelheads. Now today's matinee matchup has the Steelheads hosting the Kingston Frontenacs in the last game of the OHL season. Now a win for the Steelheads guarantees them a spot in the playoffs. So it's a big game we're looking forward to say the least. So I'm here with Scott and Paul. They work with the Mississauga Steelheads, and we're at the pregame fun time here at the outdoor rink. So, guys, what's it? You guys come out here and hand out tickets. How fun is it to come out to this place and just and really amp up the team?
Well, it's really good. Like, we get a lot of responses, and a lot of people get on the shuttle bus, come down to the game for free. So it's a really great service that the Steelheads are providing. Well, this is our first year of trying it out. And we're trying to just get people to know about it and come to the games. So there's like 3 shuttle buses that come from Celebration Square, and it'll bring you over to the Hershey Centre for free. And then after the game, it brings them back here. So people can come out, have a great skate with the family, and then head over to watch the Steelheads game.
All right, so Matthew, can you tell me a little bit, being in Mississauga, you're originally from Northern Ontario, as you were just telling me. So, being in Mississauga, being able to go out on the skating rink, have some fun and go out to a game, what do you like about this experience of going to the Steelheads game?
It's pretty fun, especially like the bus because it goes straight to the game, so we don't have to travel as far earlier and stuff, so it's pretty fun.
Going to support the Steelheads in general, going to these games, how much fun is it? Like do you like the show that the organization puts on every game day?
Yeah, I do. I think they do a really good job of getting the fans involved and just making the whole experience good, yeah.
It's more nice just to be able to go out as a family and see things instead of just sitting around the house and doing nothing, watching TV. So yeah, it's nice to just be able to go out and have fun.
Well, especially on a Sunday like this, right? You get to go out to the rink and skate and everything and take the bus. So, that's in terms of the Sunday game, and you say, something to do. Is it nice to do something a little bit different? There's a lot to do around here, but this is a bit of a unique experience.
Exactly, yeah. We don't really go to hockey games very much, so it's nice to be able to go out once in a while and do something that you don't always do.
Yeah. And how do you like the fact that they have the shuttle service where you can go to the city center, go for a skate there and back?
Yeah, it's much better than having to take regular bus service because then it takes so much longer. So it's nice to have a shuttle that goes from one spot to the other.
All right, so Phil he's really toughing it out for us. He has to pee. We're doing our pee hops right now. So as we're doing our pee hops, Phil, what's it mean to you to be a Steelheads fan?
Oh, it's great. Like everyone says, it's a great family atmosphere. It's close to home. Nobody can afford a Leaf game, right? So, and I got 3 young kids, so they love the experience.
I used to live in Mississauga, and it's a way of keeping connected to the city I used to live in. And love junior hockey. Used to be a Kitchener Ranger fan when I was a kid, but moved away years ago. But had to pick up a new team, and Mississauga is it.
I just love junior hockey, and Steelheads, love them.
We're in the Kingston K.
Sure am.
You're in Mississauga Steelhead town.
Yeah.
What's that like for you, pal?
Oh, we're excited. Last game of the year. It's important for both teams, so should be a good game. They both played well against each other this year, so looking forward to it.
Are you worried about the home team fans going to get at you a little too much maybe if they win? It's a big game for them. They might not like you today.
That's okay. It's all in good fun, so either way we'll be going hard.
It's actually my first game.
Ever?
Not ever.
All right, so what are your impressions so far coming in here as a Kingston fan and seeing the atmosphere?
It's good, really good, really good. It's good for the kids too. I love the game of hockey, so
Well, what I like about it is the whole family can experience it, and you're not going to pay $1,000 to go to a game for one night. So we like it here. It's a family-friendly atmosphere, and it's a lot of fun.
The kids love it. You know, they can interact with the players, and it helps them with their dreams too, you know.
And you said that, the interactivity, you know, do you find the Steelheads do a good job of getting that interactivity and bringing it in?
Absolutely. There's nothing else that the kids want to do when they come here. Is that touch the players, meet the players, talk to the players, and they like the games too.
It's great because growing up as a kid, we didn't get to meet players to have autographs or to, you know, enjoy live bands and stuff. It's really neat for the kids and the bigger kid inside of us.
I just think most of the people here are really great people. They're not the NHL corporate type. They're fans. They know the game. So that's what makes it really unique. That's what sort of, it's like that in all junior arenas, but it's, I guess they're real fans here.
They put a lot of like on-screen stuff, a lot of prizes, a lot of giveaways, stuff like that all the time. So I think they're doing Elliot's doing the best job he can to keep people coming out here.
Are you from Mississauga?
No, I'm actually from downtown Toronto.
So you're from downtown Toronto coming out here to the game?
Yes.
Well, that must be quite the experience. Why do you like the Steelheads so much in junior hockey?
Well, see, actually, it was because when I originally came out here, because when St. Mike's was here, I used to watch the St. Mike's over at Old St. Mike's Arena.
So they made the transition to the Steelheads. You stuck with the team, right?
Yes.
And what do you think of the name Steelheads, that they went to that change and made it more of a Mississauga team?
Well, I think it made sense. In reality, it made a lot of sense. The Mississauga St. Michael's Majors, I followed them here because I watched them, but it really didn't make sense to me.
And do you know what a Steelhead is?
Absolutely. I'm a fisherman.
Yeah, I think a lot of people didn't feel it was their team before when they took the Ice Dogs away and made it the majors. I think it really connected. And again, I think the blue and white helps too to make the Leaf connection.
Not too happy with the name. They came over from St. Mike's, and I grew up with St. Mike's. My dad works at St. Mike's, so I wasn't too thrilled about the name or the change, but...
Were you sad to see the St. Mike's Majors go, the name? I mean, that was one of the heritage teams of the OHL.
I was extremely sad to see it go. I have a lot of fond memories of the St. Michael's Majors.
And you still stick with the team despite having a little bit of a bitter taste, do you?
You have to, right? You got to accept change.
It's all right, man. Listen, it's okay.
It's okay. You want to hug it out?
Let's hug it out.
All right.
There's a lot of hugging that happens in this show.
Great. Thank you.
I'm glad Sideline helping another fan here. We did it. Here with Stephen T. Hall. You know, you have the challenge of running a junior hockey team 30 kilometers west of the biggest, highest grossing professional hockey team down the road. So, you know, how important is it for you to make sure the fans are engaged when they come here, to make sure they keep coming back?
Well, for us, the biggest thing is, again, because the Leafs are right there and there's so many options for different things to do in Mississauga, we really just try to make it more than a hockey game, more of like a family environment. We've got our mascot out. We always do lots of contests, lots of giveaways, anything we can do to interact with the fans, interact with the kids, and kind of want them to come back, really as much as possible.
Now, you guys made the rebrand not this year, but last year.
Yep.
That was a big step for you guys because you did have the St. Mike's Majors from Toronto over to Mississauga. How important was that rebrand in developing the community feel for the team in Mississauga?
It was huge for us. Having the Mississauga St. Michael's Majors here, I mean, people like the name and all that, but St. Michael's College really was a Toronto institution, nothing really Mississauga. So the biggest thing in the rebrand was really to tie it back to the city and really tie it back to the community. So the Steelhead is native to the Credit River in Mississauga, so that's where the name came from. As you can see, our alternate logo is an M with the Port Credit Lighthouse. So everything just really tying it back to the local community, to the grassroots in Mississauga itself.
All right, we are not with an ordinary fan right now. We're with Chris. And Chris, can you tell me why you're a little bit different from the average fan?
This year I was named the ultimate Mississauga Steelheads fan for the OHL team as well. I originally won it last year, but last year was a little bigger. I was named the OHL ultimate fan for the whole league last year, and I got to go to the Mem Cup and be the representative for the OHL, and of course our hometown Steelheads at the Memorial Cup.
So you're basically god of fans. You're like the Wayne Gretzky of fans.
Well, I don't know if you could say to put me with the great one, but I definitely would say I am a big fan, and I guess you could say I am one of the greatest fans, especially for our hometown team.
What makes you such a great fan, Chris? What gives you these accolades?
Well, I guess you could say I've been a season ticket holder for a while. Before that, I would just come out to, 10, 12, 15 games a year. And over my time, I haven't missed very many. I've missed the odd one or two, I'm not going to lie. Everyone gets sick. I can't make them all, but I do what I can, and I come out as much as I can. It's great hockey, great team, and it's good for our city. It's something for our city to have and get behind.
We're at Jammers Waffle House. They play the music in the intermission. It's a live band thing going on here. I'm gonna ask the first question. What's the name? What's behind the name Jammers Waffle House?
It was supposed to be an anagram of our names, but it didn't make sense, so we just went with Jammers instead. And it had an H in it, and it was really weird. Yeah. So instead, we just decided to go with our favorite breakfast cereal. Not cereal, waffles. Yeah.
All right, now, so you guys get to play every odd game here. You have your little setup here.
Yeah.
So what's that like when you come out here, you play an intermission? That's got to be a little different setting from what you're probably used to playing.
Yeah, we're used to playing, like bars and, around town, mostly at school. But coming here, you get to play over a couple thousand people. You got a great atmosphere, hockey, Canada, yeah, it's great.
How was it your first game? Were you a little bit nervous playing in front of these people? Or?
Yeah, our first game we actually played O Canada, and it was pretty little intimidating. Now O Canada, and you're usually waiting for the band to start playing. Like, oh wait, that's us. Yeah. So it was great. People really loved us, and they've had us back since.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not good at playing music, but I will make your set list, and we will make sure that Jammers Waffle House wins the game, because we all know it's Jammers Waffle House that's playing here, right? Not the Steelheads. So Jammers Waffle House, they're the band that we're seeing, guys. It's been awesome. Best of luck with the album release.
Andre's Obstacles, 4 minutes for high sticky at 8:37.
Welcome to the Executive Lounge, where only Sideline can take you. We're here in our very cushy seats, overlooking the ice, and I have a $6 glass, or plastic cup, of Old Credit Pale Pilsner. Now we're going to give it the expert Sideline taste test. Didn't get a good taste. Based on my years of expertise on beer tasting, excuse me, it tastes really, really good. And it's going to have to taste good because Mississauga's down 2-0 after 2, and it's a big game. Adam here is the fan of the game. Out of all the people here, Adam, you are the #1 fan. How does that make you feel?
I don't know. I just feel happy because my first OHL game, so.
What? Your first OHL game and you're a fan of the game?
I guess.
That is legendary. That's what legends are made of. You're gonna be a legend. Man, that's like winning Rookie of the Year on your first game.
Um,
You're a natural.
I don't know. I do play hockey, so.
So you know how important it is to cheer for the team, right?
Yeah.
Well, hey, tell you what, you got to keep on coming out to these games and keep on cheering like that and become the repeat fan of the game. Congratulations, buddy. High five. Yeah. Adam, that's the fan of the game right here, future ultimate fan.
Cameraman Neil here, and it's almost the end of the game. We had a great time in Mississauga. There's a goal. The hometown just scored their first goal of the game. Steelheads. Now we're seeing the passion of the fans. A lot of excitement. One thing we've learned today, don't doubt the trout.
So I'm in line right now to get an autograph from the Steelheads. I've been looking forward to this all game. It's all we've been hearing about. All anybody's talking about is that we get the autographs for some future professional hockey players. So we're just gonna wait in line our turn. We're at the end of the line, and we're gonna see finally get some dreams made here. So here's hoping it's worth some money. Now this is kind of a cool thing. At the end of the year, you're signing autographs. I mean, I like your multitasking, by the way.
Yeah.
Now you get to meet all the fans, all the kids. What does this mean to you, and what does it mean to the fans?
Well, hopefully to me it means everything. Spending my whole career in this city, and I hope it means just as much to the fans. I love getting to meet some of them coming through here, and lucky enough can sign some autographs and that for them. So it's a good time. Would have been better if we had won today, obviously, but it's good that we made playoffs, so it's still a little bit of a celebration.
Hey man, you're winning the hearts of the fans. That's something, right?
True.
So I'm here with Christy and Zach. They just finished getting their stuff signed, and we're actually with Zach. Not only is he a future Steelheads fan, he's a 2-year season ticket holder. So congratulations, Zach. You are the youngest season ticket holder in the history of the OHL. How does that make you feel? Speechless. How would you describe a Steelheads fan?
How would I describe a Steelheads fan? Well, they're definitely loyal. Obviously, we haven't had the best team in the league for the last few years, but they keep coming out and supporting the team, so you have to thank them for that.
We had the experience to meet the whole team.
Yeah.
With the little guy, he gets to see some guys he'll probably look up to later on. A lot of these guys will probably play professional hockey. So what does this mean to you as a parent to come out with the little guy and meet the team and have that interaction?
It's nice when he gets to see all the players, and he's already a huge fan of Day. He walks through, we were going through each one going, Day, and we're like, we'll get to Sean in a minute. So it's nice he gets to see the players more than just in their uniforms. I'm a huge hockey fan, but honestly, if I had the choice of the Leafs or the Steelheads, I'd probably go Steelheads because it's more fan-based. You get to know the kids more. It's a lot of fun. They do lots for the fans and get to see everybody.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Doug Gilmore. Good one. One of my favorite players. How did you know? You don't know how you know. Wow. What's the craziest fan experience you've had so far in your junior career? If you have anything where a fan came and did something that was a little bit different from most fans in your encounters?
I'm trying to think. I can't really think of anything, but I know there's 2 girls here that are probably in the line that make signs for every player on the team. So I think when I think of an outstanding fan, I guess I think of them.
All right, so this is a lot of signs. It's a lot of signs. Now, ladies, could you please tell me the story behind all these signs? And there's a lot of work that goes into them because that's not scribbling. That's a lot of detail.
Yeah, it's 10 hours for 4 posters.
Yeah,
so.
It takes a long time to get these done. We try to come up with the most creative ones for each name, that like Break a Leg Greg.
Yeah. No, it started off in like the first game last year. We brought 3 posters. It was a proposal, and then May the Foy be with you, and then the official poster it says the official posters of the OHL. It's fun.
Well, if you were to make me a sign, my name's Joey, what would it be?
Joey, what? What's your last name?
Slattery.
Slattery. Wow, that has some potential. Yeah.
Nice, right? It rhymes with battery. And flattery.
Never runs out of battery, just Slattery.
Go with that. That's okay. I think you guys could do better though, but.
Well, it takes us a couple hours. Yeah, give us like 2.
Well, you guys go to the drawing board and come up with something, give it to me. I need a slogan for myself as I try to market myself. Keep scribbling away, Captain Boy.
Thanks.
All right, and I think we're off to the post game at the bar. We'll see you at the Shebeen. So we're here after a tough game at the Steelheads game. They lost, and I'm here with the owner, one of the owners of the Irish Shebeen, Brendan. So Brendan, tell me a little bit about your bar here.
Well, we're here now 3 years. We started off, and I guess I started with the name. The name initially, I got the idea from any time I'd go back to Ireland for a holiday. The best parties I ever was at were in the Shebeen, down the west coast of Ireland. Different atmosphere, freedom, really party atmosphere. We're gradually getting, as with time, we're getting more and more locals beginning to live in here. And I think you're not going to hear me anymore. I think the band is about to start.
Now, we just came from the Steelheads game. Why would this be a good bar for a sports fan to come to after a game to wrap up the night? What's the greatness about this bar to bring it all together?
Well, I would like to think it's that, one, the food. The food here, I'm quite proud of what they're doing here in the kitchen. It's very good. We have a lot of hockey people already come in here from the different games. We have a lot of old and young. We have the old crocs as well as the young guys. A lot of the baseball, a lot of them come in. Volleyball over at the park and all. So they all like the food. So I think that's one of the strongest things.
Well, we're now dipping into the green beer because this shoot happened on St. Paddy's Day weekend. So we're ending up at the Shebeen, and we had to come out here because it's way too loud in there to get anything done with interviews. Everybody's having a blast, and it's the perfect way to end. What a great day. We had, it started off today at the skate, taking the bus over to the arena. The Mississauga Steelheads experience was a good one. They put a lot of emphasis on helping the fans out, making sure the fans feel at home and they're having a good time. Very hospitable, and it was a really cool experience to see the production side of it and how much work goes in to the fan experience at a Steelheads game. Now, it's tough they lost to Kingston, but they were in the playoffs, so everybody was smiling at the end. We're at an Irish pub, and I'm going to let my Irish take over. So thank you for tuning in to Sideline, and we'll see you next time.
These nights, cry every night for you. These eyes,
Hey, come on! It takes a lot of guts to be up here. It takes so much guts to be up here. You guys don't even know what you're talking. You don't even understand what good music is when you're listening to it. Do we have any requests? Yeah, get out of here. You know what? I just want to throw this out here. You're all very ungrateful. I was providing really good entertainment, and I tried to save the night here, but obviously this isn't working out. Thank you very much. Boo yourselves! Boo yourselves! I don't even care anymore. I don't even care. Hey, get him out of here!